absolute chaos here at London Paddington Station, as it is across most of the railway network today. They don't seem to have any drivers at the minute for any of the trains, so everything is cancelled. It's just ridiculous, but hopefully mine won't be, as we take our ride out of Paddington tonight to figure out where we need to go. Did you do the picking today, or? Hello. Cheers, thank you. So I figured I'd come and sit out here for a bit, just to escape some of the madness inside Paddington Station right now. It's just chaos with all these train cancellations and everything that's going on. It's just absolute madness in there. So I thought I'd come and get a little bit of peace and quiet out here. So yeah, I'm taking a train tonight from Paddington, hopefully, fingers crossed. And it's the other sleeper train that we've got here in the UK. You've seen my Caledonian sleeper videos probably before. If you've not, I'll pop a link up on the screen. But there is another sleeper train here that is probably second fiddle a little bit to the Caledonian sleeper, but it's what I've been wanting to do for such a long time. So we're going to do it tonight and take a sleeper train from here at London Paddington. Oh, would you have a look who I found here at Paddington Station? Hey, it's my old mucker, Paddington Bear. It's doesn't look very active today. It's very sort of static and stationary, but never mind. Right, let's go and see if we can find a lounge or somewhere to while away a couple of hours before my train goes. Oh yeah, you're right. I appear to have entered a gentleman's club or establishment. Look at this, all these old sofas and beautiful like little rooms that we've got here in the first class lounge here at Paddington Station. Loads of like railway stuff on the walls as well. Look at this. So the train I'm taking tonight then is called the Night Riviera, and it's operated by a company called GWR, who operate the trains in this part of the world, and it's going to take me from here in central London at Paddington right the way down to the tip of Cornwall in southwestern England to Penzance. It's literally as far as you can get on the train in the southwest of England, and it's an 8-hour overnight sleeper train that's going to be leaving from here in a couple of hours time and taking us through the night across the West Country down to Penzance. So I'm really super looking forward to taking the Night Riviera train. It's been on my bucket list for quite a long time, and looking forward to getting on the train and seeing what it's all about. So then my train has arrived. This is the Night Riviera train that's going to take me from here in London Paddington all the way through to the southwest of England to Penzance, right down on the tip of the furthest southwesterly tip of the UK. And yeah, shall we go and see if we can get on board? Alright, so we've got to go and try and find our room on board this train now, which is in coach G. And this is D, so some way to go yet, I think. It's a long train, this one. We're literally down at the bottom end of the train, I think. Here we go, coach G. Old-fashioned sort of door look to get in. If it works. Still locked. Have to wait a minute. It's G11 then. I don't even know where the door numbers are. Hang on. This'll be us then, hey? Ooh, very snazzy. Let's drop my bag, let's have a look around the room. So then, here in my room on board the Night Riviera. Very, very cool. It's not massively spacious, this room. It's not as big as a lot of the sleeper trains I've been on before. We've got a single bed here, which is alright, and it's yeah, relatively comfortable. What else have we got? It's kind of like a closet. There's a bottle of water down there as well, which is quite nice, in the closet. Then what have we got over here? We've got the window, pull here. And a view out over Paddington Station at the minute. It's nice how it sort of clips down. It's like a nightshade, so it's like a blackout blind, which is quite nice, very handy. We've got power here, room service button, power USB, flipping heck. More USB, more power, more light switches, and a bendy wendy light. Very nice, yeah, pretty nice this actually. And a towel. Did you sleep well? I don't know yet, I haven't tried going to sleep, but we'll find out, hey. But it's quite nice actually, for the 8-hour sort of ride down to Cornwall from here in central London. It's going to be so cool this, looking forward to this a lot. And I'm very tired now because it's very late. This train doesn't actually leave until sort of midnight, and it's like, it's only 10:30 now, so we've got about another hour and a half here on the ground in Paddington before we actually get going on our way down to Penzance. So yeah, it's a late one, but thankfully they haven't let us on the train a little bit early. Alright, so they're very friendly. I want to say a provodnica like you get on the old Soviet trains, but no, she's not a provodnica. But they're very friendly. I don't know what you'd call them actually. The lady who's looking after us anyway tonight has just come around and taken my breakfast order for in the morning. They're going to bring that round at about 7:15 in the morning, or around about 40 minutes before we arrive into Penzance. So that's good. That's good. It means I don't have to go down to any car or anything like that. They bring it all to your room. That's pretty nice. She's also given me a couple of other little hints and tips around the room. I didn't realise this, but apparently under here, oops, under here, apparently this lifts up. Oh, it does. Wow. Okay. There we go. We've got a little sink. Very cool little sink there. Put that back. And we've got temperature controls as well up here, which I hadn't noticed. There we go, so hot, cold. Yeah, we'll warm that up a little bit. It is a little bit chilly in here. But yeah, there we go. Very, very nice. Nice service so far anyway. I'm looking forward to getting my breakfast in the morning, but more than anything, I'm looking forward to getting a little bit of sleep, because it is quite late and I don't, you know, it's quite an early start really. It's like a 7 AM wake up call in the morning, so for me that's quite early, so I'm hoping to get to sleep pretty soon, but equally I want to be awake when we pull out of the station to actually enjoy the first moments of the trip. But anyway, I think I'm going to get into bed actually. Now it's sort of, what time are we on? It's 11 o'clock at night at the moment, so I think I'm going to get into bed and wait for us to pull out of the station here at Paddington. Right, in bed, very comfy. Oh, this duvet is so fluffy and lovely. And it's actually, I can fit on it quite well that way. I mean, remembering I'm 6'4" here, so lengthwise not an issue. Widthwise, it's a little bit tight. I think I'll have to sleep on my side tonight. But I suppose at least with having the wall this side at the front of the train, that means that if we have to stop at stations and things, I'll be rolling into the wall rather than rolling out of bed as I did on my Britannia train over in Moldova. Check out that video by the way if you want. Hopefully this train is going to be a little bit nicer than that, and hopefully we don't get woken up at all hours of the night by people entering the room to do maintenance on it and stuff and check our passports and stuff. Although, do you need your passport for Cornwall? I don't know actually. I don't know. I've had my inoculations and I think my visas and everything are all up to date. I think we're all right, but hopefully no passport checks tonight anyway. But anyway, I'm actually quite comfy here. I'm going to try and get some rest, and yeah, I think soon we'll be pulling out of Paddington and getting on our way. Well, good morning from Lostwithiel in Cornwall. That's quite incredible. I think I've just had the best night's sleep I've ever had on a train, ever. Like 7 hours non-stop. I literally fell asleep as we pulled out of Paddington and just woke up now. It's such a smooth train, this one. It's incredible. Compared to even the Cali Sleeper, it's just ridiculous. You don't even feel that the train is moving. It's just such a lovely, lovely train to ride on, this one. The old Night Riviera down to Cornwall. And yeah, the sun's just starting to come up. It is sort of, what time is it? 6:45 in the morning. So very soon, I imagine about another hour, and we'll be arriving down into Penzance.
It's time for the Noel Phillips Lou Review.
Right, time for a very quick loo review on the Night Riviera. It's a shared toilet at the end of each sort of carriage. You don't get your own bathroom like you do on the Caledonian Sleeper or anything like that, but it's, yeah, typical National Rail style bog. Not much to see. It's alright. Just have to wait for it to become free. That's the only thing. Anyway, excuse me just for a moment, please. Thank you.
That was the Noel Phillips Lou Review.
I'd like to say thank you to NordPass, by the way, for keeping all of my passwords safe and sound, even while I'm on the go on trains like this. Their app is just amazing. It lets me get all of my passwords in a little secure vault on my phone or on my laptop or wherever I want them, and it's all completely safe. And actually, it's just such a cool way to work. NordPass will generate really strong passwords for you as well. I mean, did you know that the most popular password in the UK at the minute is 123456? Followed closely after by password. Like, how many people have got those as their passwords? But you can set them with NordPass. It'll just automatically generate a really secure random password for any website you visit, and just saves it securely on your phone. I don't even know what half my passwords are myself, because NordPass has just generated them and popped them in my secure little vault for me. Moving my passwords across from my old password manager as well, that was really easy. I just did a little export there and imported them all straight in, no effort at all, and it saves things like credit card details as well for me, so I just have to click on them in the little box that comes up. I don't have to remember all my credit cards every time I go anywhere. I can just click on it and it'll automatically fill it all in. It's brilliant, really. They're giving you some money off as well, the little NordPass subscription. If you click the link down in the description below and use my coupon code that's on the screen now, you'll be able to get some money off a subscription to NordPass as well, and all your passwords will be safe and sound just like mine. My breakfast bags arrived. They do it on a tray as well, but you've got to be up quite early for that. They do, like, from about 5:30 onwards, they do like a tray breakfast, but I wanted a bit of a lie-in if I could, and I'm glad I did, because I slept really well. But anyway, let's see what we get in here. Let's have a look. Bacon cob, be a little bit squished, but it's alright. It's alright. A few bickies. We got me coffee, which I ordered, and an orange juice as well, which I ordered. And then, aside from all the usual bits and bobs that you get, a bit of brown sauce, ketchup and everything, and some disinfectant so I can wipe down my bacon before I eat it. It's very important, of course, in these times. And yeah, there we go. Lovely jubbly. It's not bad, this, is it? 135 quid this cost me for this train, and considering that I pay about 160, 170 for a first class one-way ticket from Chesterfield to London, 135 quid to get from London to Penzance in the sleeper is just really cool, I think. Very good value for money, especially considering you get breakfast included as well. It's pretty decent, and we should be in Penzance before 8 o'clock this morning, so if you were ever going to work in, I don't know why anybody would be travelling from London to Penzance for work, I guess, but I'm guessing there is people who do that. It would work out really well, and of course for people who are going on holiday down there or something. It's really cool. And I actually met a few people last night in the lounge at Paddington who had been on holiday, and they were coming back home to like Cornwall and the Scilly Isles, and they just get into London on the late flight and then get the sleeper back down to get home. So it works really well. I suppose if you live that far away from places like London, it works really well to be able to get on a sleeper rather than the 6-7 hour slog that you get usually if you're on a commuter train. But it's nice, very nice way to travel. I'm going to enjoy my bacon cob actually.
Do you fancy getting your hands on my socks? New ones, that is. You can buy those and much more exclusive Noel merch all over on my merch store at noelphillips.com. The link's on the screen now. As always, a massive thank you to my patrons for helping to make these videos possible. You can join them at the link on the screen now for access to my WhatsApp group, live Zoom calls with me, and much, much more.
Right, time to get off. So here we are then at Penzance in Cornwall. Yay! Well, here we are then, Penzance railway station here, right in the southwestern tip of England. This is the end of the line, literally. You can't come any further south and west on the train than here at Penzance in Cornwall. And yeah, lovely little ride down on the Night Riviera. That was quite nice actually. I got an amazing night's sleep, certainly the best night's sleep I've ever had on board a sleeper train, even here in the UK. The Caledonian Sleeper is nowhere near as smooth as that one, so I really enjoyed it. Would have been nice if we'd got bathrooms in the rooms, I suppose, but they seem to be quite problematic for Caledonian Sleeper on there, so I suppose it's kind of makes sense that they don't have them on there. But anyway, it doesn't really matter because we're here in the beautiful little seaside town of Penzance in Cornwall, where I'm going to go and have a little wander around the town, see what there is to do here. But let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments below, of course, as always. And thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.